Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton provided. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Luis Gil. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Johnny DeLuca.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. Rays retired in order. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Littell. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Next pitch misses way outside. Now one out to right, settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup, it features one of the sport's true superstars, Aaron Judge.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive. Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Lau, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back in the Bronx, here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now here is Christopher Morel. Verdugo makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6.
2 out, space is empty. And here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
He's safe.
Batting 7.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. The Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
That's towards center. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Rizzo over at first with 1 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 2. Back now in the Bronx. And now Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 13.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. In the air, right field. Verdugo hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
At the belt and fires. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now Richie Palacios to third, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, 2 down. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And another ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Payoff
pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Top of the third, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Rays strand a pair. Still no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. And that one hammered. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is foul back. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. That's to third, Cabrera. 1 up, 1 down. Christopher Morel, the next to hit.
Christopher Morel.
That one almost got him. 1 out, bases empty. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Ben Workvet will hit next. Kicks and fires. In there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing to it. Bottom 4, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Back in New York, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Junior Caminero. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and they're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
One ball.
Look at Sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trade. Back in the Bronx, down the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a..."
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Two.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Here's Juan Soto. The pitch. In the air, right field. DeLuca under it. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
It's Aaron Judge now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Richie Palacios. Next to hit for the Rays. And a pitch.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Got him swinging.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series.
Runner on the go. Now a pop up on the infield. Trevino makes the play. 2 down. Wide throw, and it gets away. Lau at the plate.
Well, the kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Up the middle, Caballero. Rizzo out of the play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. There we go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this.
Mark Leiter Jr. into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and it's 3-2. On the ground right side. Jazz tosses the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated
Junior Caminero next to him for the Rays. Comes a 2-2. Down it by him for the K. Down in order. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is Alex Verdugo. And another ball.
Full count.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The catcher.
So, man aboard. Here's Jose Trevino. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Man at first, and now it's Juan Soto. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Hard hit right side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. This is Yankees. We're at the top of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. New pitcher now, Jonathan Loaisiga. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Loaisiga.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Bounced out to short. Whips it across. And there's 2 away.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every.
And a rope in the center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner at first. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. That's outside. 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Edwin Uceta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Next offering way off the plate.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this.
That one ripped. And it's out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 4-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Not even close there. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the out.
Loud. The flip. One at second. Throw skips and he can't pick it cleanly. So they get just one. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Brandon Lau. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver. He last pitched 2 days ago. Up the middle, Volpe. Slings to first. Lau out on the play.
The third baseman, number 24.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Check swing, and he held up.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
One down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Workvet. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say it's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Morel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2. Got it. And that'll do it.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
8 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.